Hey Redemption Gateway, Josh here with your daily dose. This is actually a special edition. We're going to do 5 days of my favorite sermons. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking what my wife thought. This is a lot of Josh, and I know that, but I've been here for 7 years now. I've got to teach in students and kids on Sundays. I've just taught a lot of messages, and I wanted to share with you my 5 favorite sermons that I've been able to preach over the last few years now. And they're all different. They're from different arenas, students, Sundays. One's actually from a different Redemption congregation. But for the next 5 days, we're going to do my top 5 favorite sermons. So today is number 5, and it was the message, Delighting in Your Spouse. If you were here in 2016 during our Advent series in December, we did a series called All I Want for Christmas Is You. And I got to teach delighting in your spouse. And I got to teach out of Song of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 1, all the way through chapter 8, verse 7. And I loved that message. Loved it. Loved it. Why? Because I love my marriage. I've got a great marriage. I delight in Aubrey. I delight in God's Word. I delight in seeing the marriages of our church really flourish. And that's what that message was. That was the hope. My hope was that people would hear that and they would want to delight in their spouse even more. And the most encouraging thing I got after that message from a gal at our church, she came up to me after and said, I did not expect that much. And it wasn't because of my teaching or preaching. She just said, you're so young. And what do young guys know about a long-lasting, delightful marriage? And she says, what you taught us from God's Word was wonderful. And I loved it. And here's how that message actually made my love of Jesus greater. You see, the end of the Bible, Revelation 21:22, is a wedding. It's a picture of God, the groom, coming back to get his bride, us, his people. And it is a delightful moment when we get to see Jesus again face to face. And I got to point us all towards that great day when Jesus comes back to delight in us. Not from a distance and through his Spirit, but delight in us face to face. And in the meantime, we as married couples get to delight in each other. It is not easy, but it is worth it. If you want to watch that message, we're going to have it in the notes. But delighting in your spouse. It was a gift to teach you then. It was a gift to reminisce about it now in this moment. And hopefully it's still a gift for you now.